welcome to my channel, Court the Nurse Realtor, and I am Court the Nurse Realtor. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are oldie but a goldie, hey girl, hey boy, hey, welcome back to my channel. You know Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and something that my family loves is a sweet potato pie. So I have decided to do a sweet potato pie tutorial. I kind of put a bunch of different recipes together to come up with this one. So if you like, child, how can I throw me together a little sweet potato pie? If you like, girl, can she really cook a sweet potato pie? Or if you just want to be plain on nosy, go ahead and stay tuned to this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and ring my bell. Ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Ring my bell so you can stay notified of my weekly videos.
Alright, so we're going to boil our sweet potatoes. This is 4 sweet potatoes, so we're going to boil them. And once we boil them, we'll start to separate. Okay, so right here we are going to, I'm going to show you how to peel the skin off of the potato. So first you'll see me sticking my fork through the potato. That's how you know that it is all the way done. And a trick, because sweet potatoes come with strings, we're going to start the process from removing those strings from now. So when you are peeling the skin off of these sweet potatoes, you need to cut the ends prior to peeling the skin. So you boil the potatoes with the skin on, but then you cut the ends, and then that'll help remove some of the strings, like so. Okay, now you're going to take 2 forks, and I use a knife to first cut this layer of skin. And then because the potato is so hot and you want to do this when it's hot, you want to use 2 forks to try to remove that skin, and it should come peel back easily. Sometimes you have a little, a little pressure, but it's just keep working at it and the skin should peel off easily. Okay, so as you're peeling the potatoes, at some point you can just start throwing in the stick of butter. What I did was I halved it. I put half in, and then I kind of let that melt it a little bit, and then I put another half. But you want to put your butter in the bowl with the potatoes as they're still piping hot so they can melt the butter. Okay, so right here, this is where I noticed where my potato was too big and it didn't boil all the way through. So this is why you have to make sure that you get good size sweet potatoes, but not too big. So you'll see me starting to pull those clumps out that aren't cooked all the way through. And you know it's a good amount of the sweet potato, so just be aware of that. Okay, so as you're blending, this is what is going to help remove those strings that are from the potato. So just watch as you see that I'll be blending, and then I'll bring out a like a little Tupperware of water, and to help clean the attachments. So that way I'm removing the strings that are being caught by the attachment. Okay, see right here as I'm dunking the attachments in the water, I probably should have tapped the attachment on the side of the bowl to drop some of the mix off, but it's okay. The potatoes off. I dipped it in the water, and I'm gonna keep doing this 3 or 4 times to make sure I'm removing as much strings as possible. Also, you'll probably see me like taking a fork and removing like any leftover skin, just to make sure that at the end of the day, when your pie is said and done, you don't have a lot of strings and you don't have peel in there. So yeah. Okay, so here I'm taking a half a cup of flour, and I'm going to mix it with about a half a cup of the Carnation milk to create a thickening agent for the sweet potato pie. Here you'll see me adding more milk gradually because my goal is to get the lumps out of the flour. Not too watery, but not too thick either. You don't want any lumps or at all. We're going to use another can of milk. Okay, here you're going to see me taking out any lumps, any visible strings, any peels. You're going to see me taking those out as I'm adding the milk. And the milk is also going to help you see where the strings are. You'll see me doing a motion where I stick the fork in and tap it on the side. And that's another way to get the strings out as well. So as you're tapping the batter that doesn't have any strings or lumps will fall into the bowl, and the strings and lumps will stay at the top. So just watch. Okay, you'll see me going through the batter just to make sure there aren't any lumps, any strings, any peels. You see the technique I'm doing. I'm just scooping my fork through and tapping it on the side. The batter will fall through. Any debris or any other thing that I don't want there, the strings, the peels, the lumps will come out.
it came with like a little crack in it. So I asked my mom, the pie crust came with a little crack in it. So I started freaking out. I'm like, oh no, the pie crust came with a crack. But what happened was, my mom told me just to let it thaw out a little bit, and you should be able to repair the cracks. So here we are, crack repaired. So that's a little tip. Okay, so voila guys, this is the finished product. I was able to bake 2 sweet potato pies. Sorry, I put these little marks in there, and that is just because I was trying to make sure it was done, so that's why they're not all beautiful. But here is a sweet potato pie. Okay guys, so I'm trying to slice, and it's actually really good. Like, I'm kind of shocked at how good it is. So yeah, no strings. Good flavor. Sis might did something with this. Sweet potato pie, y'all. Try it.